3rd November 1980, morning session continued.
Foreign knowledge I am is there. You accept yourself as the body, and the name, whatever name given to the body, you think you are. The name given to the body, you accept as you are. That which you don't have an experience of is true. That which you are experiencing is all false. Whatever you know is false. Whatever you don't know is true. काय नाहीये पण प्रहाराने वाचायची आहे only because of vital force and the language of the vital force. Nothing is wrong in her nature, true nature. But the question didn't come from the true nature, it came only from the vital force. So, राजकारण प्राण ज्याला ओळखत नाही ते तुम्ही स्वतः राज्याप्रमाणे तुम्ही ओळखता त्याचे वाचानी प्राण ओळखत नाही ज्याला ते तुम्ही तिथे एकावर जीवन समजा जावे लागेल. The vital force and the word will not be able to know you, your true nature. It cannot find out you. But one who knows Vacha, and that is the vital force and the word, that is you. But you will not be able to be perceived by the vital force and the word. काय वाटतं माझ्याकडे ज्ञान मिळालेले लोक ज्ञान म्हणून अगर साधक म्हणजे 10 वर्षात विचार केले बरं सांगतो म्हणजे काय यंदा करतो we're all like school children. All those people who have come here as seekers want to know the truth. I can't see any difference between you and the school-going children, 10-year-old children going to the school. If I were a teacher there, I would have felt the same thing towards the children as well as towards you, the same thing. काय जमलं जसा मी मला समजतो तसा मी नाही. Well, who am I? Can I regard you like that? What is my nature? Whatever I am posing, I am not that. आपल्याला 5 लोकांना लक्षात आहे त्याची माहिती द्यायचं स्वतःची लेखना ऐकण्याची घेतली. Some lectures are going on in Bharati Vidya Bhavan on Satdarshan of Raman Maharshi. So what Maharaj says now, the speaker is very great speaker. He is very well known all over India, in fact all over the world now. He is Swami Dayanand of Chinmaya Mission. So what he says, you see, he is talking whatever is written in the book, whatever he has been able to remember. Whatever he has been telling you, so he speaks only from whatever he has read in the book. He is not trying to tell his own story, and he is not trying to tell your story. Maharaj tells his own story, and thereby he tells you your story. Whatever he is, you are the same. So he doesn't tell you your story first. He says, this is my story, this is my experience, and your experience should be the same. ज्या कुंडा तुम्ही जगात जाऊन त्याचं मला ज्ञान आहे बाकी मला ज्ञान Kunda is the vessel from where I have come. I know that only. I know that Kunda only. I don't know any other Kunda. त्याच्यासाठी कुंडाने शब्दाच्या काही गरज नाही का सीमापर्यंत शब्दाच्या पण सुद्धा जरा असं नाही घ्यायची गरज नाही. There isn't anything in this world which you don't require, which is of no use to you.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
I was very much benefited by it.
त्यांना फायदा खूप झालाय.
मी झालंच नाही एवढं.
But I don't know.
जगात तो कोणतं हे बरं आणि वाईट ते कधी कधी का करत हे बरोबर आहे.
I don't
त्या
think
वेळेला
it's
त्याला आवडले त्यांच्या करतात त्या वेळेला त्या करतात बरोबर ते दिवस बदलला होते पण त्या दिवस बरोबर होते.
it was right at that time. It could be right at this time also. It depends on you. He doesn't criticize anything.
आपलं ज्ञान आहे त्याशिवाय कोणाला ज्ञान म्हणू नका. समजून नका. तुम्ही आपलं जे ज्ञान तुम्हाला त्याशिवाय कोणाला ज्ञान म्हणू नका. ईश्वराला ज्ञान म्हणू नका. तुम्ही आपलं ज्ञान
Whatever you are, the knowledge which you are moving in this world, the consciousness I appear on you. That is the knowledge. Take an resolution today and see that you will only worship that knowledge and not anything else, not even God.
जगाला ईश्वराला काय महत्व आहे.
If you don't have
आपलं जे ज्ञान
knowledge,
आहे
then you don't worry about the world.
त्याला सुद्धा महत्व आहे. खारीला सुद्धा महत्व आहे. तुमच्याकडे ज्ञान असलं तर तुमच्याकडे ज्ञान नसेल ईश्वराला जगाला काय महत्व आहे. त्याचे ज्ञान काय एवढे झालं.
When the knowledge I is on you, every little thing in the subjective world is useful to you. But if that is not there, even God is of no use to you. Nothing is of world is not available to you. God is not available to you.
मला तुझ्या कसा आला तेवढंच बघा.
This knowledge you didn't have prior to your birth, whatever you call it. And now the knowledge is there. How this knowledge has come over you, try to find out that. That's all. That's the only thing you can find out. When you were not born, this knowledge I was not with you. You didn't know anything. And now you know everything. You know the world, you know God, you know everything. So how this has come? The union of this I with your true state, how it has come? Try to find out that.
ओळख काय या दोन अक्षराची ओळख काय. माझ्या ओळखलं कोण आहे. हे गुळ 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 कशी निर्माण झालं ओळखतो तो गुरु आहे.
When you know this this consciousness I appearing on you, how it has come? He knows that he is real Guru.
पण तू नो आपण ज्ञान आपलं ज्ञान कसं निर्माण झालं जाणता पाहिजे.
हो बरोबर.
ज्ञान नव्हते याचा जाणता आहे आणि आपण असण्याचं ज्ञान कसं निर्माण झालं याचा जाणता पाहिजे. पण त्याची सोडवणी करून दुसऱ्याला सोडवायला आपण चुकलेला पाहिजे ना. आपण मुक्त झाला पाहिजे ना. ज्ञान
असे जे कोण गुरु आहेत त्यांच्याकडे आम्ही आलो आहे. अशा गुरुकडे आम्ही आता आलो
म्हणा.
One who says this is not real is real. One who knows this, that the appearance of I is not real, is the real I. Whatever you
4th November 1981.
Try to surrender to consciousness. And then I am in the midst of floating thoughts. And I see that there's nothing to be done to that. Would Maharaj accept to talk on the subject of surrender, spontaneity, the now?
मी आपल्या सांगितल्याप्रमाणे जाणीवेला शरण जातो आणि त्यावेळी मग ते विचार वगैरे येतात. पण तेही मला आपण सांगितलंय की ते विचार जसं बघायचं त्याच्यामध्ये काही करायचं नाही. पण आता हे जाणीवेला शरण जायचं त्याच्याबद्दल महाराज जरा जास्त सांगू शकतो. जाणीव आपण काय नाही म्हणजे का she said what is surrender to the consciousness, but merely being aware of this consciousness, being conscious of the consciousness, that is all. And you are always conscious of the consciousness. So there's nothing to be done. No particular act of surrender is necessary. मनाची जन्म पद्धती आहे. They are communicating. How does saying that you must surrender whatever words are used, words are used merely to communicate. चैतन्य ज्ञान आहे. अथवा वेळ जाणं घेऊ करायला पाहिजे होते ना. Is it that you are the consciousness? That you are merely to keep that in mind all the time. You don't have to repeat with words, I am conscious, but merely keep it in mind. आपण ज्ञानाचंच महत्व आहे. आपण एवढं ज्ञान नाही तर कशाला महत्व आहे? Maharaj keeps repeating, he wants us to remember always that consciousness is everything as far as any sentient being is concerned. If there is no consciousness, there is no world. So this consciousness is everything, and it is with us every moment of the day. ज्ञान लाईट रुपये आकार नाही केला, this आकार नाही आहे, लाईट रुपये प्रेम रुपये, this प्रेम रुपये. This knowledge I am has no shape or form. It is of the nature of the light of knowledge. It is of the nature of love. आपले आपण आवड आपल्याला हे केलं, आपल्याला आपण आवड that I am conscious, I have a sense of existing, I love being alive, and I want that consciousness to continue. That is love. जब आपण देहाच्या रूपाने तुम्हाला जाणू नको, लाईटच्या रूपाने understand that consciousness not in the form of the body, but as the nature of light. Assume that the nature of this consciousness is light and is not represented by the body. चार प्रकार कोण प्रकार? स्वतःचे रूप Maharaj Om Prakash, that is the light of existence. That is one's form, if it is form at all, it is the form of the light. त्याच्या आईबाप कोण धर्म कोण कर्म कोण हे चालू नको. त्याच्या आईबाप कोण? If it is of the nature of karma, if it is of the nature of life, if that is what we are, of the nature of life, then are you going to inquire what his parents are? Or what his religion is, or what his caste is, or what his creed is? So it is, that is all.
If you have any questions after you have discovered anything, something,
नाही समजण्यात जोगी काहीतरी प्रकाश आहे असं समजतो म्हणे, कसं काढून टाकावं.
तो प्रकाश आहे सत्वाचा, सत्वाचे सत्वाचा गुण आम्ही असं त्याला ज्ञान म्हणून वापरतो. सत्वाचा गुण आम्ही आहे तो ज्ञान म्हणून वापरतो. त्याचा प्रकाश आहे मला बाळासाहेब दोनाचा प्रकाश नाही.
See, when we say light, because of the light we see something. So because you are itself is knowledge, because of which you know something. Because of the light you are, and you know everything else. From that point of view, it's not this light, not this physical light.
सत्वातून तुमचा उद्भव झाला त्या सत्वाचा प्रकाश आहे.
It is the light.
सत्वाचा भूतूर्याचं आम्ही आपल्याला ज्ञान आहे.
That light means this knowingness, I am, which is the outcome of this food essence body, food essence light, food essence knowingness. तेव्हा मला त्याचं काहीतरी दर्शन समोर असायला पाहिजे. दर्शन मग करू शकतो.
सगळ्याचे आम्ही दर्शन पोचलेलं ज्ञानाच्या सत्य विसरू नको. तू आणि जे ज्ञानाचं दर्शन नाही करतो कसं दर्शन करतो तू.
So whatever picture you want to have, imagine. That picture means you are, only if the picture you are is there, then everything else is. If the picture you are is not there, nothing is.
तू असं जर ज्ञानाच्या दर्शन होणं बोलायला लागतं. ते म्हणजे अंगण बोलायला लागतं.
You observe or you see or you perceive the knowledge I am, the consciousness, without the physical eye, without these eyes. Before you perceived the knowledge I am, or before the appearance of this consciousness, what other knowledge have you? When the knowledge I am gets extinguished, people will say you are dead. But the knowledge you are will not know that one is dead. It doesn't know. The people will say.
परंतु त्याला हा जर सत्ता म्हटलं तर खरं आपण लढतच ज्ञान नाही.
You always comment on somebody else. But somebody else is dead.
ज्ञान मावळलं.
But when the same thing happens to him, he will not know. Or that knowledge will not know that the knowledge is not there.
तो शरीराच्या रूपातले नव्हतं. मावळले शरीराची सत्वाच्या रूपात तुम्ही गुणाचे होते.
The principle that got extinguished is not like the body. It is not the body. It is the outcome or the result of the body.
मला समजलं मिळतो.
याने आपले details आहेत.
असं केलं असं बोलणं असं केलं हेच तिला पाहतो.
We are moving the language of the eyes itself.
आवश्यकतेवर अवलंबून असतो. गोष्टी घेऊन आवश्यकतेवर अवलंबून.
The patience depends on your urge, on your deep need. Maharaj says you have already reached the destination because now you are free from any doubts. That's why you are taking rest. By chance, if there be any question, please ask. तेव्हा अलक्ष
लक्षात आहे इथे लक्षात जायचं लक्षावर असतो. लक्षावर अवलंबून असतो.
किंवा लक्ष झालं पण लक्षात जर पण ध्यानावर ध्यान अलक्ष झालं
अलक्ष होतो.
हो अलक्ष
म्हणजे आपण आहे किंवा नवीन
लक्षात राहा. आता मी आहे ध्यानात आलं म्हणजे लक्ष सुरू झालं. विचारही आले लक्ष आहे. लक्ष असल्यामुळे विचाराचं लक्ष झालं. The Norman says, meditate on the meditator. That meditator or consciousness is Lakshya. Lakshya is that attention I am. That attention I am meditates on attention I am. It turns into no attention. Non-attention. I amness is not felt. When I amness is felt, attention. Then attention on thoughts. Here that attention gets objectified when attention is conscious of attention. It is very subtle. Let's see.
लक्ष म्हणजे द्या लक्ष म्हणजे आपण लक्षाला लक्ष नाही पण त्याच्यात जेव्हा मतलब जेव्हा राहत
Ah.
तेव्हा त्याच्या ठिकाणी त्याला अनेक प्रकारचे ज्ञान त्याच्यातून प्रश्न नाही
I asked him when the attention meditates on the attention. Here one attention is the meditation, the other attention is consciousness. The whole thing is same. It becomes non-attention. I asked him whether that will be called the absolute. He said yes, investing. Vijnana. Then the attention, again let us say attention is conscious of attention. Then we start the descending order. So here the attention should not get entrenched in the body mind, in the body. He says the attention should be in attention only. Only the sphere of knowingness. It may be conscious of knowingness. At that stage, he says, the knowledge sprouts in you. Whatever knowledge is required will sprout.
व्यवसाय पण बॉडी याच्यामध्ये चेतन आहे
Oh.
स्वतंत्र
You see, the body is an aid for you to carry out your activities. But the indwelling principle, this I am, this function, is not the body.
The body is there to give handles to carry out the duty.
So what you carry out the activity? What is the
बॉडी फुलवते व्यवसायाला बॉडी फुलवतो
the raw material or the food is supplied, order is supplied by the body for all activities. Don't say I am making working.
व्यवसाय साहित्य साधन आहे म्हणून अन्न साधन आहे और स्वरूप नाही
This is just an instrument only, a tool only, body, which furnishes also the food. But it is not the identity. You are not the body.
बॉडी ज्ञानाचा व्यवसाय करतो त्याला व्यवसाय ज्ञान होय
No.
पण ज्ञान परमात्मा
By wearing the mantle of the body as I am, if somebody carries out all activities, he will have the knowledge of all the skills. Skill. Art. You see, earlier I used to develop a theme and discuss the theme. Presently I have no energy to do all that for you.
स्वान वास असता करू शकतो असं असून आपण म्हणतो
An ignorant person will never come here. And I presume that people who have an inclination for the self-knowledge, only such persons come. But having come here, they are not asking anything.
लायक माणसात ते तिकडे येतात
Oh.
माणूस
Only the worthy for self-knowledge visit this place. Those who are unworthy of knowing the self-knowledge will not come here.
सगळं त्या ध्यानावर मिसळून बसले आहे
With all these compliments he said, all of you are angry with that self-knowledge. And out of anger, you are sitting glum.
गुरु कृपा होते म्हणजे काय होईल? आपण सुद्धा ज्ञान ओळखीचं होतं. आपण स्वच्छ ओळखीचं होतं. त्याच्यामध्ये मी काय म्हणू? ते ज्ञान ओळखून जाणं सगळं निवडून मला सगळं जाऊन सद्गुरु कृपा झाली आहे की नाही हे ज्ञान झाल्यावर
He asked, because of the grace of the Sadguru, what happens? So Maharaj said, the one who received the grace will know the self or abide in the self better. He will directly know the self. Then he asked, how to know that the grace has come on me? He said, when you will know directly yourself. See, with the grace of the Guru, one knows oneself. Just like when you are very hungry and when you have sumptuous food, your hunger is not there, you are fully satisfied. The way you feel the satisfaction, similarly you feel the self with the grace of the Guru. ज्ञान व्हायला पाहिजे म्हणजे गुरुची आवश्यकता आहे.
अवघड ज्ञानाची आवश्यकता पाहिजे म्हणजे गुरु भेटतो.
हो,
मला अमुक जीवन काळजी झाला नाही तर आम्ही बाजार मिळणार बाजार
हा बरोबर बरोबर. He said to get to know oneself, a guru should be available. Maharaj said, first of all, the urge must be there to know the self. If the urge is there, a guru will be encountered somewhere. He said, when you want to cook something, you will definitely come across a bazaar or a marketplace. You will know where the marketplace is. Otherwise, you will ignore the market. When you are in need of some provision or article, you will go in search of the market, or you will know where the market is.
तुमचा प्रेम लिंग देहाच्या पेशीमध्ये आहे. आपलं प्रेम लिंग देहाच्या पेशीमध्ये आहे, जगात नाही आहे. जग त्याच्यात आहे. लिंग देहाच्या पेशीमध्ये जग आहे हे जाणतो तर कोण बघ
It is the wide world is contained in the very cell of your causal body. It is contained inside that cell, but you have seen it outside.
अंतर्यामी नाही ते तुम्हाला जगात दिसले नाही.
Whatever is not in that cell will not be visible outside.
चतुराई
All this projection is because of the creation of a film by that producer Maya, very skillful producer Maya, or the director.
That are there. In this statue that we see or a presentation, that Shiva is lying down and Mata, or whatever form you call it, is standing over it with a Trishul in the hand and with the tongue out. What is the real meaning?
विषय थोडा निघाला आहे.
काली माता.
Usually it is Kali.
काली माता तिचं जी बाहेर असते हातात त्रिशूळ असतो आणि शंकराला पायतळी तुडवलेला असतो याचा हे अर्थ काय?
पण आहे
हम्म.
तो शंकर म्हणजे शंका आहे तो शंकासूर शंका म्हणजे शंकाबद्दल होती पण होती
He said Trishul represents three gunas. And the Shankar is full of Shankas. Shankas means doubt. That doubting Thomas is put below. Or finish off. All doubts clear.
Right, the tongue out.
जीभ बाहेर का? जीभ बाहेर का? जीभ कालीमातीची जीभ बाहेर.
हा त्याच्यावर सर्व वाटत नाही जबाब एका जबाब खरा नसता
With a long tongue, she is enjoying
Better
all
taste.
the world, all the taste.
He says he is the answer.
Not for all.
As he likes, but not a single one is true.
It's a sign.
आपली सगळी देवदेवताची नावे होऊन गेलेल्या तर लोकांची ती नावं आहेत एक म्हणजे पण त्यांची ते अक्षर मात्र चालू आहे नावाचे अक्षर म्हणजे ते नव्हे
Oh,
आमच्या नावाचे अक्षर म्हणजे आम्ही नव्हे समजलं
presently we hold sacredly the names of the great deities. All those great deities were some sages or persons, eminent persons, which are gone that long time back. But presently we are holding only on to the hollow names. The name is not that person or that sage or the deity. Today we are hanging only to those words.
कोणाला रिकामी पद्धती नावं म्हणजे आजपासून देवदेवता एवढं शब्द आहे पण लोक श्रद्धेने ते जीवन करू
By the death of those deities or those so-called gods, the names today are vacant. That's why we caught hold of the names. To be late. With great faith, you are holding on to the names, follow names.
तुला तुला आपल्याला आमची आपल्याला नाही तुला करा आमका नाही करता अक्षर नाही
Oh.
की आम्ही आपण म्हणून आपण नेहमी
Oh. They are mere words. These are mere names, but today they are second-hand names. They were used by those persons or sages. त्या बाबतीत सजीव होतील ना श्रद्धा घ्या but straying from where? Because of the potential of your consciousness. Your faith is supported by your consciousness. So your consciousness props up those names.
तर आपण अवतार नाव घेऊ आपलं अवतार मग प्रमाणात होऊन गेला
Oh.
त्याचा बघतो नाही आला
No.
आणि त्याने त्याची धारणा घेऊन पत केलं तर त्याचं लक्ष उत्तम झालं
Oh.
असं पण आहे.
Sometimes it happens like this. Some incarnation is gone already. But the name is there. So some devotee of that incarnation holds on to the name and worships that name with full faith. And in due course, the disciple of that incarnation becomes greater than the incarnate, earlier incarnate.
एवढं येत नाही ते त्याची भाषा आहे मला ते समजा आहे पण माझ्याकडे चार जातीचे लोक येतात आपण नाव कसं त्याचं नाव घेतलं नावाचं आहे मला ज्याचं आहे नाव ते प्रगत झालं
Oh.
त्याचे नाव ते प्रगत झालं ते
Because I don't know any foreign language, English language and other language I don't know. I know a little bit of Marathi. Still, nevertheless, a lot of people come, adapt in their own languages, scholars in their languages. He says, why do they come? He says, because of the faith with which I held on to a particular name of something. With complete faith, I worship that name. With the result, that very sage through me expresses itself. Therefore, all great scholars are coming to ask their doubts.
मी ज्ञान हा मित्र पूर्ण माझेवा तर मी ज्ञानी आहे माझ्याकडे कोण नाही मी ज्ञानी आहे अभिमान माझ्याकडे मी ज्ञान आहे हा पूर्णतेमध्ये ज्ञान पण मी ज्ञानी आहे ना.
See, I fully realize that state of knowledge, that is consciousness. And having transcended that, I am a jnani. But as a jnani, I cannot have any pride, any ego. Because in the jnani state, I can't have any ego. My guru had no knowledge of English. Similarly, I have no knowledge of English. But English knowing people, lot of them have come, over thousands.
नाव कुठलं तर घेऊन जप करतोय त्याचं नाव
हो.
तो त्याच्यातून जागरण होतोय त्याला येणं नाव नाही आकाशासारखा पण आकाश ही सगळ्या ठिकाणी आकाशाला येणं जाणं नाही ते कोणत्या ज्ञानाला बाबा येणं जाणं.
Therefore, if anybody recites some sacred name of a sage, so by
sage nahi hai. Whatever name he takes.
but the bearer of the name, what will you call? Because that
Whosoever name it.
so
Maharaj,
allow me to say sage.
असं मला वाटतं. महाराज,
She has a little objection, so I will explain later. So I said the name of a sage or a deity or incarnation, whatever name somebody recites, and by reciting the very name, the wearer of that name might be sage or incarnation or a god. That very principle expresses through that person who recites that name. That is the power of reciting with faith any particular name. आता सांगा.
त्याच्यामध्ये काय बदल
महाराज हे म्हणाले की ज्या व्यक्तीचं किंवा ज्या संताचं किंवा ज्या साधू पुरुषाचं नाव आपण घ्याल त्या साधूचं ज्ञान आपल्याकडून प्रगट होईल असं हे म्हणाले. मी म्हटलं आपण पहिल्या काय म्हणाला, ज्याचं नाव घ्याल, ज्याचं म्हणजे ज्ञानाचंही नाव जर घेतलं तर ज्ञान स्वतः प्रगट होईल. तर ज्याचं म्हणजे व्यक्ती आहे, संत आहे का नाही हे मला
लक्ष आहे, ज्याचं व्यक्ती नाही, लक्ष आहे, व्यापक आहे, पण व्यक्ती नाही.
But when I say sage, why do you take as an embodied person? Sage is manifest only.
नाही. महाराज हे म्हणतात आता की मी संत म्हटलं
आता तुम्ही
म्हणजे मी संत देह म्हणत नाही.
निसर्गदत्त महाराज यांचं म्हटलं मी समजा, कोणीतरी निसर्गदत्त महाराज यांचं नाव घेतलं समजा, मग निसर्गदत्त महाराज तुम्ही यू माइट अंडरस्टँड हिम एज अ पर्सनॅलिटी, बट द वन हू इज गोइंग टू अंडरस्टँड यू टेक मॅनिफेस्ट ओनली. व्हाय डू कॉल इट सेज डिफरंट फ्रॉम ए पर्सन मिस्टर सो अँड सो? बिकॉज द सेज इज अ मॅनिफेस्ट प्रिन्सिपल.
तुमच्या शब्दाचा तुमच्याशी मत हे लक्षात ते सुद्धा आपल्या शब्दाचा आपल्याशी मध्ये होतो तो ओळखा.
So when I say incarnation also, in incarnation not a personality. Why do you take a person? Mr. Not Mr. Krishna. It's a manifest principle.
की चाकरी म्हणतात फील्ड बिल्डिंग बी एस But if he is already lost his English.
Then why he should refer to even by name? By name we distinguish him from other persons. There will be no talk here tomorrow and day after.
The vital force is very important, very powerful. All the movements are because of the vital force, all movements. Time? No. All motion, movement. And in the body it is called as the vital force, outside it is called as air.
दोन मिनिटात जाणार आतमध्ये होतं बाहेर त्याचं काय नाही सगळा व्यवहार सगळा आत सगळा व्यवहार तुमचा आत होतो बाहेरच्या बाजूला नाही बाहेर व्यवहार होतो पण क्रिया म्हणजे एवढी काय होते ते प्राण वाचन बंद झालं म्हणून मी
It is all your activities, although they happen to be happening outside, really they are happening inside with the subtle body. Everything is within the body only, but it appears as if it is outside. And the language of the vital force, the words they stop, then everything stops. No activity.
भगवान खायला खावे पण खायच्या व्यवहारामुळे तो भाग घेतो आपल्या
Consciousness is also within the body only, although that appears outside the body.
मुक्त बाहेरच्या ओळखीवर बोलतो आपला बोलतो आपला ओळखूच नसतो बाहेरच्या व्यवहाराबद्दल आपण काय बोलतो
He talks about the knowledge within, not outside knowledge. Whatever is inside, about that only he talks.
त्या ओळखीत आपण पण बाहेरून आपल्याला
You try to find out yourself, you try to know yourself from whatever is outside you, but that is not possible. You try to know yourself from within, that is the only way.
काय झालं झालं बरं तुम्ही
Right now you are without the name and form, name given to the body and this bodily form. Without these two, you are right now, you are there. You are not the form, the body and the name.
ज्ञानाची अगदी पण शिकवलं म्हणजे हालचाल आहे त्याचे आपले परिचय तुम्हाला ज्ञान
It is I talk about that dynamic consciousness which is within, and you try to locate it outside.
बाहेर करतो तुझ्या धर्माचे काय होणे जाणे हातात येतो या गोष्टीनंतर बाहेर
Although everything happens within the body, you try to identify yourself with the body, and you feel that you are doing the activities in the world outside. But everything is really happening inside you.
जाणणे पण नाही जाणणे पण नाही तुम्हाला आपल्याकरता आपलेपणा कल्याण वाटतो आपल्याकरता आपलेपणा कायही वाटतो तुम्हाला तुम्ही जाणवं पण तुम्हाला तुम्ही जाणवले ते जाणवायलाच सगळं तुमच्या घरात
when you don't know yourself, when the I am knowledge is absent, then you don't know about your own existence, and nothing is for you. But once you start knowing yourself that you are, then everything is along with them. With the appearance of the I consciousness, everything is, the world is. It is the center of activity and consciousness, everything is within the body. If the consciousness in the body comes to an end, then everything ceases to exist. There is nothing is. And when the consciousness is there, then the whole world and all the activities, they also appear.
ज्ञानात आपण अजून ज्ञान जाणवतोय ज्ञानाला ज्ञानाला नव्हे जाणीवेला जाणवतोय आपण अजून
And who comes to know ultimately that he is, it is not the body that comes to know that it exists. It is the consciousness which comes to know that the consciousness exists.
आपला उद्योग आम्ही बघतो की तुम्ही माझ्या उद्योगामध्ये बरोबर करावं मागतो त्याच्या उद्योग त्याचे बरोबर करावं मागतो.
It is, I am always talking about that knowledge within your body, but you try to equate that with the knowledge which is outside, and that cannot be equated.
काय होतंय भाषा बनलं भाषा बनलं भाषा बनलं म्हणजे अर्थ बनलं अर्थ बनलं म्हणजे मला वाईट असले
He's explaining the process of meditation. When you meditate, what happens?
November 4th, 1980, evening session continued.
The process of meditation. When you meditate, what happens? Is the first thing is there are no thoughts. No words. Then there are no thoughts, no mind, and so there is no meaning of anything. You are not concerned with meaning of any word,
good or bad.
good or bad. About that center of that consciousness, that inner self. And on this knowledge, you can't talk much. Whatever knowledge you get elsewhere, you can talk a lot. You are not recognized that, you are looking outside, you are not looked inside. So you don't know that. About it, you talk. Functioning. Then people say that you are dead, but you don't know about that. Because you have no consciousness to know. No.
म्हणजे त्याला मी म्हणतोय हळूवार आहे अंश हळूवार आहे सगळ्या बाजूने त्याच्यामध्ये योग्य सुद्धा जगातील भगवान केंद्र म्हणतात ते मूळ म्हणले हो मूळ नाही आहे काय सांगतोय हळूहळू रेल्वे काहीच नाही काय बघून द्या कळलं नाही असं नाही आहे पण तुमच्या काय किंमत नाही आता पण भगवान ज्याला म्हणतात त्याचे मुकुट नाही त्याचीच चेतना त्रिभुवन मागवते केंद्राचं वर्णन करतोय इथं कोणाला खावं लागलं मी मस्त म्हणायला सोपं आहे पण अवघड जग संपूर्ण म्हणून त्याच्यामध्ये सामावते
हो.
हे कसं करू मस्त म्हणायला सोपं पण ते एवढं शाश्वत आणखी मी त्यांना देते मला ज्याला मी जन्मजात सांगतो
हो.
त्याला मी जन्मजात मित्र जन्मजात म्हणजे मानव जात नाही कायमची जात नाही ज्ञानाचा जन्म चैतन्याचा जन्म जन्म म्हटलं की काय जाऊ घेत ना
Talking very abstruse. I wonder whether you will be able to understand what I am driving at. That very center of you means the very center, that means the knowledge I am. That knowledge I am is very significant also and most insignificant also at certain stage. You say that itself is the crest jewel. Bhagwan, what you say, this knowledge I am.
साधा होतो भगवान
हो.
ओनली लाईफ
हो.
त्याचा लाईफ प्रकाशमान पण ज्ञान प्रकाश
This knowingness is that effulgent. You see, it is all that manifestation. That effulgent manifestation is knowingness. Because knowingness the world is. Because of the knowingness the world is. That is Bhagwan. Enlightenment, something like lightning, a flash of light.
भगवान म्हणजे लाईफ मध्ये समजा व्यक्तीने म्हणतात
So, from this point of view, it is the very crest jewel of the crown, the diadem, what you call. That important. But when you realize it, when you understand the nature, what it is, finally, you would like to dispose it off. You will have no worth. You will say, oh, this is the center of all the mischief. This is to the excuse. Because when you realize it and when you transcend it, that is one part is said. If normally you don't understand what is this birth principle. What is this birth principle? Normally the moment we say birth, you think of the birth of a body. It is not so. That birth of that, whatever that chemical principle which contains that knowledge I am in dormant state. Knowledge I am is also therein. That is the birth principle. Not merely the body. Body formation takes place later. But this I amness dormant condition together with whatever chemical is there around it. That is the birth principle. So when you see all that process and everything, then you will say, oh, this is to be discarded. This is not worth. After realizing the conscious.
त्याचा सर्वात सर्वांना कोणी कप्पा सर समाज याचा कसा सर समाज राईट नाही राईट काय समजणार तुम्ही
No, we say chemical. Chemical is something like a catalytic agent. It is just there. But all actions happen through the mechanical agency. All actions happen because it is there. Around it the actions happen. But that must be there. The prime mover.
सगळं जे जे वावरतं त्यातला केमिकल
Yes, the motive force of everything in the world is because of this chemical. I am. In your world, all the dynamic movement is going on because of the chemical you are, the conscious.
त्याचा अर्थ उघड करण्याचा समजा त्यानेच केला होता
And then further he said, normally you take death means extinction. It is not so. All this play of the world is again swallowed in, is contained again back into it, and then it goes into unmanifest. You follow? Manifestation, it is collected back, and then it becomes unmanifest. Like the unpitching of the tent, you see, you have erected the tent, the whole tent is collected, and you make a small bundle and pocket it. Like that. But normal people call it death. Chemical.
एवढं अधिक 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 मेकॅनिकल बनत जाईल जगामध्ये त्यात होतं असं मला काय करता येत आता संपूर्ण वागला नाही तर
तुम्ही
आवडलं तर वागला नाही तर काय वागला
understand the importance of the chemical. Any idea, discovery or invention, whatever it is, if you take a great scientist, how he becomes any person becomes a great scientist? In that chemical scientist, some idea must sprout. When it sprouts, then mechanically he gives action to that, and he becomes famous. But merely mechanically he can't do anything unless idea must sprout. Unless it sprouts in the chemical, there is no mechanical.
क्रिया धर्म
The agent for doing activities of that chemical head is mechanical. Mechanical department handles all the activities.
निर्माण झालं तुम्हाला पाठवतात
When the chemical becomes weak, exhausted, then naturally the expression of on the man is also invalid, decrepit.
कोणीच नाही राहत ते गाणं कोणी लागू का कोणी एकच वागून म्हणजे केमिकल मेकॅनिकल वागला म्हणजे नाही का
Maharaj feels sorry in the death of Maurice Friedman because he had understood what the chemical was and what chemical is, and also what the mechanical. I had not discussed this high theme in I Am There.
तर होणार नाही ते कामाला केलं पाहिजे
And will be in a position to put it in words, black and white. Because he should not only be adept in the chemical and also mechanical, but he should be one with that.
कोणी कंपनी संभावातून निर्माण आम्ही तर मी मम्मी केलं
Initially, anything should occur into that chemical. Then it is expressed through the body. And then mechanically it is carried out in the world.
आम्ही माहिती ज्ञानाचा एक वर्ग सुद्धा सांगितलं एवढं हळूहळू म्हणताना किती हळूहळू आज्ञा आहे हीच म्हणताना पण ते हरियाणाच्या नावाने बिल्डिंगसाठी बनवाय
It again comes back to the first point. This chemical is very important. It pronounces the glory of all the gods and deities. That is Bhagavan. Nevertheless, it says, when you realize it, what it is, when you become that, and when you are in a position to transcend it, you will dispose it off like spittle. You spit it out. That means you will transcend. You will go above it, prior. You see, it took a different meaning. You say that in the present. In the present, normally we have got a word called Vartaman Kal. Vartaman Kal. Vartaman. Vartaman means present. But Vartaman also means something else. Vartaman is the message or the actions happening. He says because of that consciousness, when the consciousness is there, actions happen. So Vartaman means happening of all actions. That's what he says.
वर्तमान काळ वावरलेला दिवस बघते ना लोक.
वावरलेला दिवस व्यक्ती वावरत नाही.
वर्तमान काळ वावरलं.
There is no personality who is involved in the activities. Activities happen in the present. Those who can recite Bhagavad Gita, they will not come to this point. What Maharaj has expounded now.
तिचा मला सांगतो पण कोण बोलला त्यांनी पण नाही जाणलं.
How? You see, all those so-called scholars who know this Gita, in one breath they will talk and expound whatever Bhagavan Krishna, Sri Krishna has said in one breath. They are very adept in that. But who said this? Who means Lord Krishna? And what is Lord Krishna? They have not understood. Subjectively, they have not understood themselves. It means the capital that you are, the primary capital we have is I am. To talk on the I am. Tell.
आपल्याला अनुभव.
The experience or the knowledge that I am.
अव्यक्त माझे तुझे माझ्यात भाऊ. अव्यक्त माझे तुझे
The unmanifest. The unmanifest experiences I amness through manifestation. The unmanifest only experiences this I amness. But for the unmanifest to experience, only this tool I amness is necessary. Back to the birth principle. What is that birth principle?
जन्माची गाठ म्हणजे काय?
So long as you are not one with that consciousness, we are trying to get out of the body mind. And we have to become one with the consciousness. The consciousness is something very glorious principle. We have yet to become one with that. So you shower all sophisticated titles on that. Like Bhagavan, Mahat Tattva, the highest principle, etc.
नावाची
So now we said that Mahat Tattva is the highest principle. That highest principle is qualified by three gunas. Three gunas, Tattva, Rajatama. Now that is crystallized into a deity called Dattatreya. We have got a deity called Dattatreya, God Dattatreya. That God Dattatreya represents that consciousness only having three gunas. Ikot. Ikot. Ikot नाही.
तिकट म्हणजे काय भेळसारखं.
So sugar also, sugar. Sugar means sweetness. Sweetness represents our beingness, as normally one says. So sugar has three qualities: pure white, crystallized white color, and stickiness, and sweet.
तेव्हा मी कशावर कोणी आहे कोणी कशावर मला जाऊन गेला मला आत्माला जाऊन घे बरोबर
Let anybody come. The moment he comes, I recognize him as the principle that is born. Anybody coming here, he thinks I am a born person. I am a born person. So, from that standpoint, everybody comes here. So he says, I am quite free to give him punches. So I am quite free. He says.
हो देहाकडून आत्मज्ञानाने कसं
Theme of his talk is this: you are not the body, and with the help of the body, with body as the tool, how that consciousness should act or express or activate through the body. The tool for carrying out activity.
7th November 1981.
When I try to be just in just I-amness without words, quite like I fell asleep. When I have energy, I can stay in the no thought for a moment, but then I have energy and desire come, desire for action, thought come a lot. So I have a problem, practical problem.
असे म्हणतात ते की मी ज्या वेळेला त्यांच्या नेहमीच लोकांचं जे आश्चर्य आहे की मी आहे या जाणीवेत राहायचा प्रयत्न केला तर मग झोप लागते
पण जाणलं व्हायचा प्रश्न काय करतो जाणलं म्हणजे खड्डा आहे जाणलं म्हणजे काय जाणलं व्हायचं म्हणजे त्याच्यात राम जाईल मग काय करते तो बसला तिथे त्याच्यात राहा तुला चालू आहे ना त्याच्यात राहा.
What do you mean by when you say that when I say in I am nest? Now you are sitting here, Maharaj is saying you to sit in whatever you are sitting is what? As according to meaning. To remain in I am nest is what? You are always there. You are in I am nest. That's why you can talk also. So to be able to be in I am nest is what?
All the thoughts are like scream, you know.
The fact that you are making with an effort, isn't it, all those things, can they really remain with you? That which you do with effort, is it going to be natural?
No.
So you are in I-amness is what? You have to make an effort to be in I-amness or you are already in I-amness?
Yes.
Right, so where is the difficulty for you? So if you see this all right, you say,
Yeah.
very good.
तो आमचा मसला आहे फक्त ध्यानात राहून हवी आपल्याला फसला या ध्यानाचा म्हणजे काय करते
That you are sitting here now, you see, remember that you are sitting here, that is what will you do now? You know that you are there, isn't it, sitting there, and now it tells you to remain in that sitting position means what? You have to remember to sit here now, or automatically you stay there. So to remain in your I-ness, what is this idea to remain in I-ness? As if you are not, because you are in the state I am, therefore you are asking a question. Therefore you are sitting here, you come here. So where is the question of to be in the I-ness with an effort?
दादाचे अनुभवात राज पक्की दादाचे अनुभव सगळ्यांच्या प्रथम तुझ्याजवळ काय आहे तुझ्याजवळ काय आहे
Whatever experience you get in the subjective world, or you get the experience in the subjective world, what is that with you, with which you are observing all these things? I-ness is there first, is it? And then the world is seen, world is available to you only if you are there. So is the sense of I, is it not with you all the time? Therefore you see the objective world.
म्हणजे तू आणि तू आहे हे पक्क देव कर याचा निश्चय कर अक्षय जगामध्ये तुला तू आहे हे जाणवते हे पक्क कर याचा निश्चय कर याच्या आधी काय नाही पण तू काय आलो कसं म्हणून करू काय म्हणून करू नको काय जे ओळखते ते ज्ञान जे ओळखते ते ज्ञान जो ओळखते ते ज्ञान ते ज्ञान तू आहे हा निश्चय कर.
So all you have to remember is the objective world is available to you. You can perceive the objective world only if the sense of I is with you. And the sense of I is not in the sense of body and the mind. It is without body, it is without any form, it is knowledge. I am is the knowledge. You remember this only, that's all. That whatever you perceive in the subjective world is because of I. And that I is a knowledge with you without any form, without any name, shape, anything. You have to remember all the time, that's all.
दोन वेळी झालेलं गेली तर तुझ्याकडे काय राहिलं नंतर हे काय आहे व हे झालेलं तुला काय आहे.
If this consciousness I is not with you, if the sense of I is not with you, what is there in the subjective world? Can you see anything? Can you understand anything? Can you perceive anything? Can you see anything? If the sense of I is not there, so sense of I is the beginning, is the capital for all your serve in this objective world. Understand that, that's all. And it is only knowledge, without any form, without any shape. No mind, no body involved in it.
दोन वेळ झालेलं कोणाला चौकशी कशी जाणून तुमच्या म्हणून
If the consciousness I disappears from you, when will you go and ask to see why the consciousness has gone away? Can you make an inquiry anywhere else then? The sense of I is there, everything is available to you. The sense of I is not there, nothing is there. Remember this all the time. And this knowledge I is without any body sense, without any mind sense. It's all without shape, and without color, without size. That's all. Remember this.
जाणे हा जगाचा आत्मा आहे कोणाचा जग काय आहे तू काय आहे.
That is the sense of I. Is this not the beginning of everything? Is it not that you start only from that? So that is called Atma. It is the soul of everything. Just a name given to that. So any questions now on that?
What I've learned to understand why I am in my thoughts of I was trying to escape from home. I've come to understand that the I am is being in the I am. It's something different from the ordinary daily experience.
Is it very different from daily existence? You think so? But what is your experience? It may be the experience of Alexander Smith, but what is your experience? Is it different?
I don't know. I don't know the normal experience being with manifestation. About
Yes, if the I is there, everything is available to you, isn't it? That's what we are discussing now. Can it be ever different? Just find out for yourself.
I think I have to.
मी राहतो माझी जाणी आणि दररोजच्या व्यवहारामध्ये मी वापरतो ती वेगळी असं मला वाटतं.
तुला बरं म्हणून जाणीव मतलब हे तू आपल्या जाणीव काय म्हणते.
If this consciousness I is not with you, is anything different then? The sense of I is with you, then you can make this statement, isn't it? That Alexander Smith says this way and I feel this way. All these things are possible only when the sense of I is appearing on you. So is it not the important thing for you? Is it not the beginning of everything?
म्हणशील का
If that is not there, can you make any distinction anywhere? If the sense of I is not with you, as the sense of I goes away into a deep sleep, then do you remember anything? Do you understand any difference anywhere?
After the sense of I am, I have so my attention to it. Would you like?
When you are sitting here now, are you putting your attention to it? The sense of I is there, isn't it?
No,
That it is there, isn't it? So do you have to remember about it? And then you have to put yourself in the sense of I? Or it is only there, spontaneously it is there. Therefore you are asking the question.
After the comes and goes.
Yes, it comes and goes. When?
When I'm absorbed in the outgrowth.
Maharaj says, now you are talking. Would you be able to talk if your consciousness was not there? Supposing this, an injection has been given to you and you have been made unconscious. Would you be able to talk? So who is speaking? Then only the consciousness. If the consciousness was not there, would there be any talking?
Maybe the book is not
Must you?
but not for me, maybe.
Well, he is talking only about you. He is not talking about anybody else. You talk about your own experience, not anybody's experience. You have to be there to ask anything, isn't it? So do you accept the fact that you are there? That's all. That is consciousness I. That is the feeling I.
So this is who is talking? Is it your body talking or is it your consciousness which is talking?
Yes, who is this me? Me was there. Who is this me? The me?
So, at this moment, it's still.
But the knowledge isn't the I. The knowledge I appearing on you speaking is it?
So he said, if the consciousness is not there, then what you call yourself, the body, is nothing but earth.
But do you understand even the body when the conscious I is not there? Can you understand your body if the sense of I is not available on you? So sense of I is first, then the body comes in for you. So when you say I am asking, me is asking the question, who is me? Is it not the knowledge I appearing on you? Or the body is asking, the mind is asking the question? Mind comes into operation only when the I is there. So, is it not the knowledge I asking the question now?
We have the sense of I as something unsubstantial, something
ते दुसरे मला बोलू केलं तू listen. You are not what's that? He said, if you are not conscious, would there be any question for you to ask? Can there be any question and answer? Can you be there any question to ask? Can any answer be apprehended if you didn't have consciousness? He is the very soul of the entire universe. Because unless you are conscious, the world is not doesn't exist for you. He is only talking for you. He is not talking of millions of others. So he said, only you are and you are God. No. मग म्हणतो मी जे आहे ते या सगळ्या खोलीमध्ये जे आहे ते सगळं तू आहे सांगू नको तू आहे सगळं ओळखून घे So he said, have your conviction that you are this consciousness. That is the first step. If you are not got the first step, there is no use proceeding anywhere. That is the first step. He said, unless there is absolute conviction that you are nothing other than this consciousness, unless there is absolute conviction about it, there is no use proceeding any further.
Lost sense that I am always, but it cannot be my question that might seem spoiled by memories of body mind. And I must make always attention that I'm not spoiled that conditioning of body mind.
You may have all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of concepts, all kinds of desires, but none of them can arrive unless you are conscious, unless you have beingness, unless consciousness is there. He said that is the first point that he wants everybody to understand. If that is not understood, everything else is useless. So he said, let's get this point with 100% conviction. And what is more, that is the only thing to be understood. That you are not the body, but this consciousness. And all that you are is consciousness. That is all that is to be firmly understood. And there is nothing else to be understood. That is all the knowledge one needs. Maharaj says, this is what you are, this consciousness, which is the soul of the entire universe. This is what you are. You are not what you appear to be and what you think you are. Understand that. You are not what you appear to be, yes. But you are this consciousness. And you are nothing else but consciousness. And nothing is except consciousness. Consciousness is the very soul of the universe. And अगर पदार्थामध्ये केवळ ज्ञान सोडून ज्ञान आहे एवढी खात्री करून ते अंतराय करू नको. I repeat, he gives you knowledge in capsule. He said you don't have to understand anything else. Merely understand that you are not what you appear to be. That is this body. You are not this body, but you are this consciousness, and you are nothing but consciousness. Understand that there is nothing further to be understood. वो अगर जितना तो अच्छे कर सकते हैं अगर जिस दोनों मार्क्स कौन कुछ केवल बात को और जाना पड़ता और वे जाना ask hundreds of questions. You will get hundreds of answers which you will try to understand with your mind. But all that can happen when? Only when this one basic condition is fulfilled. And that is your consciousness. That consciousness is there. Then the questions and answers will come. Otherwise, there can be no question, no answer. Anything else?
पुस्तकाचं नाव आहे आय एम दॅट. मी ते आहे. ते काय? आय एम दॅट.
कोण विचारतो?
आपण आता
कोण विचारतो?
मी असल्याचं ज्ञान
विचारतो कोण आहे? विचारणार ते कसं आपलं कोणाला आहे तेच आहे. विचारणार नसेल तर
बरोबर. पण आपण असेही सांगितलं आहे की हे सुद्धा ज्ञान जे आहे ते हंगाम आहे. ते असेल जाईल सुद्धा. मी फक्त असंच काहीतरी आहे की जे आहे आणि जे काही दिवसांत जाईल. अवस्था बदलतो त्याला हंगाम म्हणतो. अवस्था ज्या बदलतात त्याला हंगाम म्हणतो. कोणत्याही अवस्था बदलतात. लहानपणी जाणून होते ते सुद्धा बदलते. पण ती ओळखली पाहिजे. म्हणजे ती सगळ्या प्रकारे जाणीव तुम्हाला करून देईल. ती पुन्हा आम्ही ते झालं तर ते झाले सगळ्या प्रकारचं जाणीव तुम्हाला करून देईल. Question was, he said, book says, I am that. So he wanted to know what that is. So Maharaj asked him, what is it that is asking the question? So he said, this consciousness. So that is this which is asking the question. That is this which is asking the question. Then he went on to a further question. And that is, Maharaj has said that this or that consciousness is also time bound like the body. Because this consciousness will last only so long as the body is there. And since the body is time bound, this consciousness is time bound. So, whatever I am, is it also time bound? Is it not something more permanent? So Maharaj says, so long as the body is there, you are this consciousness. But once the body goes and the consciousness also goes,
You are that original state on which this body consciousness has come as a temporary. In your permanence. So when both things disappear, you go back, or this consciousness merges in your originals, which is the changeless and permanent. Maharaj again repeats, he says, what is that? Can it be anything other than this which is asking? That's one of them. The difficulty arises because they are all searching for that, forgetting that that is this itself. Who is asking? That is nothing other than this. Who is asking? It's the same thing in other way. People want to know. He says, what am I or who am I? So he says, who is asking this question? The one who is asking this question is the subjectivity, which is asking this question as an object. Therefore, the object cannot find the subjectivity. It is that which is asking the question. That which is conceiving. They are not conceiving. They are going to be part of the judgment. Therefore, Maharaj comes back to the original point. That is, unless we give up this identification with the body, how can we know that which we are, which is this, which is asking the question, which is this consciousness? So who is dependent on whom? Is the body dependent on this consciousness we are, or is this consciousness dependent on the body? Unless this consciousness is there anything on which we can depend? Can anything arise other if this consciousness is not there? And unless one disidentifies oneself from this body mind, this knowledge which we are seeking will never come. Because that which is seeking is the knowledge that is sought.
त्याच्या बाबतीत सुद्धा हे असं ज्ञान आहे कोण जेव्हा ज्ञान ना ज्ञानी कोण आहे ज्ञान असताना ज्ञानी आहे तो ज्ञानाने साक्षी होतो म्हणतो तुम्ही पण नसताना मी साक्षी आहे का तुम्ही कोणीच राहिला नाही तुम्ही साक्षी साक्षी म्हणजे ज्ञान
The question was, is this what it said? Only, does this refer only to the jnani? Then Maharaj said, what is your impression about the jnani? He said, jnani is the witnesser of this knowledge. That is, he knows this. Therefore, he said, if none of us is here, can he witness anyone being here? Only when someone is here, only when there is knowledge, and that is understood, then the jnani becomes the witnesser of this knowledge. So when this knowledge is understood, the one who understands has become a jnani. So in fact, they are both the same. ज्ञानाच्या मापाने ज्ञानाच्या ओळखीने तुम्ही आपल्याला ओळखू ज्ञान नावाचे ज्ञान जो भाम आहे He says, whatever one tries to understand without giving up the identification with the body will not be not. That which we are after we have given up this identification with the body, because it is conscious. Neither the jnani nor the knowledge, that is his consciousness, has any pose, has any form or shape. Pose. मी कोणीतरी आहे मी आमचा व्हायला ते हा So Maharaj
आमका तमका काय आहे धरून आहे ते पोच. ब्रह्मा आहे, विष्णू आहे, महेश आहे, अंबा आहे, आमका हे पोच.
So Maharaj says, what do I mean by
पोच
pose?
आहे त्याला बंधन आहे.
And the pose itself is the binding or the bonding. So what do we mean by pose? Pose is identification with certain image, saying that this is me. So any identification with any image is a pose, and any pose is one.
पोच आहे त्याला पक्ष आहे. त्याला पोच झाल्यावर पक्ष. त्या साधून असं वागू नये, कसं वागू नये, असं करू नये, तसं करू नये. हे करून त्याने पोच ठेवली आहे त्याला.
Even the pose of
ब्रह्मा आहे म्हणतो. पण ब्रह्माने असं करू नये. साधू आहे. साधूला तो वागू नये, पण साधूला ब्रह्म म्हणतो.
any pose of a sannyasi or a sadhu or a saint or even a jnani will have its responsibilities and limitations. So it is only when all poses are given up that there is no limitation, there is no bondage.
पण अशाने तुम्हाला कळणार नाही. तुम्ही काय आहे हा जे तुमच्या हात्याचे बघतो. कोण आहे ना? आहे काय?
So it is
all म्हणजे काय आहे?
all this can only
सत्य रूप म्हणतो. 5 महिन्याने 5 महिन्याने 5 असते. यापैकी तुम्ही आता तुम्ही नाही म्हणजे तुम्ही काय म्हणता? तुम्ही काय आहात हे तुमच्या हाती आलं पाहिजे. कोण हाती नको.
all this can only be apprehended if one really finds out one identity, not an identity based on the sensorial perception. So therefore Maharaj said the real question is not who am I, but what am I? So that which I am, or this which I am, that is the answer to the question what I am. And that is what is to be understood.
स्वामीच्या ओळखीचे आठवले अभिमान हे कोण बरे त्याच्यामध्ये किती बंधन किती त्याला कधी घ्या जाते म्हणतात घ्या जाते असं पण
Maharaj repeats, any pose that is assumed of a saint or a whatever it is, of a saint or a sadhu, has its traditional limitations, and those limitations can be given up only if that pose is given. So only that Brahmin who has no pose at all will be free to talk and act in the non-volitional way, in the nominal way. That is according to what springs spontaneously in the whole mind. Only that person who has no pose and therefore without bonding will be able to act spontaneously and
कोण
freely.
आहे त्याला डिझायनाने करत आहे कोण आहे त्याचं डिझायनाने करत आहे कोण नाही डिझायनाने करत आहे
So, Maharaj took it that way. So if there is no shape or form or color or design, how can there be a pose? The same thing he puts the other way. Every